Hello and welcome back to Operation Crypto. Today we will take a look at XRP. When should you invest? Right, so let's begin, and we will start off on CoinMarketCap, and we'll get a good breakdown of all the current statistics and prices and where we're trading, volume, things like that. So XRP, which is currently ranked number 3 out of all cryptocurrencies and has been there for a long time. You're talking since early 2017 when it went on that insane run. So it is currently ranked at $0.24, so 24 cent a coin, and today we have had some movement, so this is one of the main reasons for today's video. We have shot up 8.53% this morning, and to get a better idea of what's going on that, we will look at the chart shortly after this. So the total supply of XRP, or the maximum supply I could say, is 100 billion. And if you did not know, that XRP is a deflationary coin, so every time a transaction is sent, those fees are sent to the XRP just and they are burnt. So it does get smaller by time. It's not much, but as you can see, so far since existence we have lost around 10 million off that market cap, but as I say, over time things will start to decrease. Currently in circulation we have 44.8 billion tokens, and we have a market cap of just over $10.7 billion. We have been a lot higher than that in the past when we had that, as you can see by the chart there, we had that crazy run back in 2017. Just to run over the market pairs, you could imagine that we all know XRP, so it is traded on the better exchanges out there. So we have on Binance, Huobi, Coinbase Pro. Pretty much this list will be absolutely massive. Yeah, that's one of the biggest you've seen. So they are showing 400 pairs on there. Obviously some might get in some volume, but as you can see, you can load more. You can pretty much buy XRP anywhere, same as Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's one of the predominant coins in the industry, and you can buy it in pretty much most places now. If we just scroll down also to the all-time highs, if my computer seems to work, there we go, yep. So all-time highs was $3.84. I do believe it was a little bit less than that, but we'll have a look at charts to see what's gone on there. And that was January 4th, 2018, and that was pretty much at the end of that massive bull, and most coins around then, at least the top 50, hit their all-time highs between mid-December to early January, and then ever since then it's been on a constant decline. But to get a better idea what's going on recently and what's going on past all-time highs, what we did actually, then we will move over to TradingView and take a look at the charts now. Right, so let's start off with XRP on the US dollar chart. This is on Bitfinex. I'm just using this one as it has a lot more data than some other charts, and we can see back to that 2017 year when we had that crazy move. So as you can see, I've already marked up that from around around June of 2017 to the all-time highs in January 2018. We did have a 2,200% price raise on that move, and we did shoot up to $3.30 it was. CoinMarketCap is a little bit inaccurate with the all-time highs there, but I just want to mark that as a key level first. So we will mark that as the all-time high there, and we'll just have that a nice solid colours, so we've got some way to aim for in the future. We'll change that to red. So that's his all-time high there. Next up, I just want to mark a couple of key monthly levels. As you can see, we have a monthly level there, and we'll change that to my monthly. Got a template already. There we go. That's my monthly level. I mean, you could potentially have one down here for the lows that we had of that year, and there you go. So, and you could take on there. You could go over on. We will mark up as a level there. So that's some monthly level. And let's move down to the weekly chart, and we should be able to get a little bit more data from here. If we just zoom in a little bit, as you can see, we have a bit of a key level there, and that goes all the way through. As you can see, it hits that wick, acted as support and resistance all the way through. We'll mark it up on the last wick over there, and we'll change that to the weekly. We don't have too many of these. As you can see, there's a week level a little bit further down there as well. We did spike quite low back then. I believe that was March, but we will zoom into the daily a second. So that's weekly. And then just right into the daily time frame, and this is what we're going to work off and do a lot of the TA from here. So yes, March 2018, get this right, March 2020 this year, we did have that Bitcoin drop, and it was around 57% Bitcoin drop, and with that everything else followed, and that was due to COVID-19 spreading across America, spreading across the UK, and everything from then absolutely tanked. But ever since then we have had quite a good rise. XRP has not been on quite a significant rise as some of the other coins, but as you can see, if we take that as a percentage from there to which is currently yearly highs now, we are on 124% price rise, so that's something that you shouldn't really be overlooking. It's a big move that if you did manage to get some orders down here, then you've had a good rise there. So that's it's just something to take note. We have had a little move today, which is quite shocking really, because I thought that we're going to carry on down this and eventually move down, but never mind. Let's have a look at some TN, some potential entry points going forward, and what my opinion is and what could potentially happen. So let's first off start by drawing the Fibonacci on, because I do think we are going to retrace at some point. We'll take the lowest body there and take up to what currently at the moment is the highest body. We have shot up a little bit further than that, but I prefer to use Fibonacci from body to body. So in my opinion, I still think that Bitcoin is going to drop. If a second wave of COVID-19 is out there and things are starting to get messy again, then I do think that what happened then when the first wave of COVID-19 hit, I think it's going to happen again. Everything's been so bullish recently, everything's been going up. All the tech stocks in America have been flying, Amazon, gold's been flying, and we've not really had a pullback. And I do think that it's coming up to that time when I think all earnings now from some of these big companies are starting to come out and everybody's losing money. It's the same in the UK. So many companies now are going bust or laying staff off, and eventually I do think this is going to have effects on crypto, and first off it will have an effect on Bitcoin, and that will inevitably trickle down, and all the other coins will pretty much feel the pain as well. So I do think that we're going to hit some of these levels down here again. This level is not out of question, and I really think this level is not out of question. We won't stay there. If we ever do get back down there, because that was we've not been down there for a long time, probably since early 2017 or 16. The potential is to go down there. I mean, if you look at the chart now and you think, not a chance of going back down there, you might be wrong, and to be honest, I might be wrong, but I do think that we have potential to go lower. Personally, I think if you can get any XRP in those levels there, then that will be a great investment for the future. Knowing that it's been up to $3.20, I do think that will be an absolute bargain if you can get it there. It's not everybody's cup of tea, XRP, but it moves, and it absolutely flies when it moves. If we get another bull run like we did in 2017, then this will absolutely fly. You can see we've had a little bit of movement recently, but it's nothing really compared to what did happen back in them times. So that is my entry points there for XRP. If I can snap any coins up around 16, 17 cent all the way down, I will get some buy orders in on these Fibonacci levels. So at the 0.786 level, if you can get them at 15 cent, then wow, that's a great opportunity. But have some buy orders in down here just in case we're wicked down. It may not happen. It may not happen because Bitcoin could just turn very bullish at landing. We're on 11k now. It's been on an absolute amazing run. People are calling for it to shoot up to 14k. That also might happen. But in the longer term, over the next year, I do think that we're going to revisit these lows. So this buy zone could push further down here. In towards next year, but I do think that, in my opinion, I think we can hit some other levels. So yes, that is what I think. With regards to a price prediction, I mean, wow, I do think we can hit all-time highs again. We're still a long way off that, a long way. If we just zoom right out, and where's my red line? So we've got to pretty much make it all the way back up there at some point in the future. And that is, if we take current prices are at 24 cent right now. So up to there, that's only a 1200% price raise, and considering what happened in that bull run back there, very, very easily possible. So yeah, I do think that can happen in the future. So get some buy orders in, have some low ball orders just in case we do wick down here. All-time highs will be broken at some point in the future, probably 18 months to 2 years time. I do think that can happen. So that is just my analysis on XRP, where you could potentially buy in, and what we have in store for the future. I'm not going to give an exact price prediction because I do think all-time highs will be broke. I'm not going to give a prediction because they can get a little bit silly, and there's so many moon boys out there saying, oh, XRP $200. In reality, with supply versus demand, that is not going to happen. They've got a massive supply, 100 billion tokens, and if that goes to $1,000 then, or $100, sorry, that would be the biggest market cap on fucking planet Earth probably. So that will wrap it up for today's video. Please make sure you do like it. Drop a comment in the comments below if you want to ask me anything. I will get back to you. I'm quite active on the comments there. And please do subscribe to my channel. It will help me out a lot, and I will catch you next time.